Beloved child of the eternal light, I speak now as Michael, the Archangel who stands before the throne of the Most High. The heavens have opened a decree in your favor, and today on the 6th of October, the earth itself trembles at what has been released to you. All across the corridors of men's institutions, from the marble floors of banks to the vaulted chambers of power, there is a whisper rising, your name. It resounds because a treasure beyond human imagination has been inscribed and deposited to you. Beloved, listen. They are stunned because a check worth trillions has just been deposited in your name. This is no earthly accident. This is the signature of heaven itself, written by my own hand at the command of the Most High. In the unseen realm, the scrolls of your inheritance have been sealed for seasons, awaiting the hour of release. And now that hour is upon you. Do not think of paper currency or coins minted by men, think of divine provision, favor, restoration, and authority. For this check is a sign, a representation, of every blessing, every promise, every resource you have been kept from, now being transferred into your custody. The angels assigned to your life have been dispatched with instructions to deliver it. But hear me, beloved, if you do not open your heart and your understanding to receive it, others will try to intercept it. Right now, as I speak, in the corridors of the bank that represents not only the institutions of earth but also the storehouses of heaven, there are agents whispering, scheming, trying to claim what is not theirs. The bank executive you imagine is the spirit of theft, the force that has tried to withhold your destiny. But you are being called to action. Open the scroll. Open the deposit. Open your faith. Open your willingness. If you remain passive, the claim will pass to another, for the kingdom of heaven advances with those who seize it. But if you open this message, if you awaken to what is being given, nothing and no one can touch it. Today, you stand at a threshold. You have prayed, you have cried, you have wondered whether heaven hears. And I, Michael, tell you, heaven has not only heard but responded. The sound of your name has ascended like incense. The Father has issued a decree. And the decree has substance. Do you feel the trembling in your spirit as you read these words? That is not imagination. That is the vibration of the deposit being released from the unseen into the seen. For years, you have walked in scarcity of confidence, scarcity of joy, scarcity of resources. But this day is marked for abundance, for restoration, for the release of what has been withheld. I call you beloved because you are loved. Not by man's standards, not by the bank's valuation, but by heaven's immeasurable heart. And in that love, the Most High has signed His name beside yours. I tell you now a secret. In heaven's court, every promise is like a check written on the treasury of eternity. It sits in a vault, waiting for the authorized heir to appear and claim it. Many live and die never claiming what is theirs, because they never open the scroll. But you have been chosen to receive this message now. I see the bank. It is vast, with pillars of marble and gold. In the vault lies the record of every injustice done to you, every resource taken from you, every promise delayed. And now, the vault is opened. The angels of accounting stand ready with ledgers in their hands. They mark the transfer from heaven's account to yours. Trillions, not only of money but of opportunities, of healing, of reconciliation, of power, of wisdom, of doors opening, all credited to your name. But there is an adversary. He wears the suit of an executive, polished shoes, and a practiced smile. He moves with quiet cunning. He says, if they don't claim it, I will. This is the spirit of theft, of discouragement, of delay. It cannot sign your name, but it can cause you to walk away. That is why I cry to you now, do not walk away. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Open this, and claim it. Beloved, when you open this in faith, you are not only claiming a financial miracle. You are claiming the fullness of your destiny. The ledger of heaven records, paid in full. And beside it is written, released to you. Now let me speak of the deeper meaning. Trillions represent immeasurable supply. It represents the breaking of every limitation you have accepted. It represents not just survival but overflow. It is the language of heaven saying, I will do exceedingly, abundantly above all you can ask or think. This day, October 6th, is the date of manifestation. The angels are watching. The bank of heaven is open. The check has cleared. The deposit is done. Your name is on it. All that remains is your opening. I am Michael. I am not a messenger of empty words. I am the one who stands guard over the treasures of the children of God. I am the one who wars against the spirits that would rob you. And I have come to you in this hour to say, the war is won, the vault is open, the transfer is complete. Raise your head. Lift your hands. Speak your name aloud as one who receives. For the check is not paper, it is promise. It is inheritance. It is destiny. It is life abundant. Beloved, I will walk you through this moment. Take these words as your declaration. Say, I receive. I open. I claim. I will not let the thief take what is mine. As you speak it, the ledger glows. The angels mark it confirmed. The adversary shrinks away. This is only the beginning. In the next movement of this message, I will unfold to you the keys of how to steward what is being released. For the deposit is not just for you, it is to flow through you to many. That is why it is so vast. That is why it is trillions. You are called to be a conduit of heaven's provision. Beloved, stay with me. Hear the next words. For each paragraph of this message is another gate opening. The more you read, the more you receive. This is not magic. This is alignment. This is the kingdom of heaven manifesting through agreement. I have spoken the first secret, the deposit is real, and it is yours. I will speak the second secret, the only key needed is your yes. Say yes now. Whisper it. Shout it. Write it. Declare it. Heaven waits for your yes. Because when you say yes, you authorize the angels to act. You authorize the transfer to become visible. You authorize the bank, which is heaven's storehouse, to release the funds of favor, healing, and breakthrough into your reality. Beloved, I see your future. I see doors opening where there were walls. I see people calling you blessed who once dismissed you. I see debts canceled, relationships restored, visions fulfilled. I see you walking in a dignity you did not know was possible. All this is encoded in the check deposited today. Stay close. Do not drift. For the adversary will try to distract you. It will whisper, "This is fantasy. This is nothing." But listen to me, the adversary has no voice of truth. It only speaks to steal your faith. But your faith is your signature on heaven's check. With it, you endorse what is yours. Child of light, you are seen. You are known. You are favored. And today on October 6th, the Bank of Heaven itself is talking about you. The angels are stunned at the size of what has been released. Even they marvel, because seldom has such a transfer been made at once. This is because your assignment requires it. This is because the time is now. I will stand by you as you receive it. I will war for you as you claim it. And I will instruct you as you steward it. Now breathe. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the warmth. That is the seal of heaven touching you as you read. It is a sign. It is the down payment. It is the presence of the Most High saying, "Yes, this is real. This is the first portion of my message. More is to come. More detail, more instruction, more revelation. But for now, let it sink into you, the check is yours. The vault is open. The transfer is complete. Do not fear. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. I am Michael, the Archangel. I stand before the throne, and I stand beside you. Beloved child, as I continue, listen deeply. What has been released to you today is not just a number or an amount. It is an inheritance of destiny. The vault of heaven does not operate as men's banks operate. It contains everything you have ever needed: provision, wisdom, strength, connections, restoration, healing, understanding, courage, freedom. All of this has been credited to your name. In the halls of the Bank of Heaven there are scrolls of assignment. Each scroll contains the blueprint of a life. Yours has now been unsealed. I, Michael, was commanded to break the seal and deliver this message. That is why on this day the whispers of astonishment echo even through the corridors of earthly banks. How can this be? Such a deposit, such a name, such a destiny. They do not yet understand the signature of the Most High, but they feel its weight. And now, beloved, I must reveal to you the second key. The first was your yes. The second is stewardship. For what you have received must be handled as holy. Not everything deposited into your life is for you to consume, much of it is for you to channel. The deposit of trillions represents a river. A river flows. It does not stagnate. When you allow it to flow, it multiplies. When you clutch it in fear, it dries. I see before you paths branching like golden streams. Each path is an assignment. Some will call you to give. Some will call you to build. Some will call you to restore. Some will call you to bless those who could never repay you. All of it is written in the scroll. All of it is encoded in the deposit. The bank executive, the one who watches with covetous eyes, knows this. He is not only interested in the wealth but in corrupting its flow. He wants to twist the purpose, to cause it to become self-consumed, to trap you in fear or greed so that the flow ceases. That is why I urge you, open, receive, and then flow. I will teach you how. The first instruction, gratitude. Gratitude is the key that keeps the vault open. Speak your thanks aloud. Whisper them if you must. Let heaven hear your voice of gratitude. Gratitude writes your name again and again in the ledger. The second instruction, clarity. Ask the Most High for clarity. Do not rush into spending or giving without wisdom. Sit quietly. Listen. You will be shown where to pour, when to pour, how to pour. Each instruction will come as a whisper, a nudge, a knowing. The third instruction, courage. There will be opposition. Some will not understand. Some will mock. Some will try to shame you. Do not be moved. The adversary uses shame as a net to pull you back. But courage will cut the net. The fourth instruction, humility. Though heaven has deposited trillions, do not grow proud. Remain low before the Most High. Remember, you are not the source, you are the steward. Humility will protect the flow. The fifth instruction, generosity. Release what you are instructed to release. As you do, the river will widen. The bank of heaven never empties. The more you give in obedience, the more flows. Beloved, I see your hands glowing with light. That light is the sign of the transfer. It is not only wealth but power to create, to heal, to lift others, to build what heaven desires built. You will begin to see ideas, visions, and strategies come to you. They are part of the deposit. Do not dismiss them. Write them. Speak them. Act upon them as instructed. Now let me tell you what happens in the bank of heaven when you obey. The angels of accounting open new ledgers. They begin to write, multiplied. Every act of obedience multiplies the deposit. Every act of selfishness diminishes it. This is why your heart posture matters more than the amount. Today, October 6th, you stand at a gate. Beyond it are years of overflow. Behind it are years of drought. You have stepped to the gate because you have read these words. Step through it now with your yes and your stewardship. I, Michael, will not leave you. My sword has been drawn against the spirits of theft and delay. My wings are spread over you as a canopy of protection. I will war against the adversary who watches from the corner of the vault. You need not fear him. He cannot sign your name. He cannot override heaven's decree. All he can do is whisper doubt. Ignore him. When you wake tomorrow, the world may look the same. The walls of your room may be unchanged. But in the unseen, everything will have shifted. The vault is open. The transfer has begun. The manifestations will follow. Some quickly. Some over time. All certain. Beloved, do you feel the stillness as I speak? That is heaven's presence enveloping you. This is not just words. This is impartation. Each sentence is a seed. Each seed contains a harvest. As you read, as you believe, the harvest begins to sprout. This deposit is not only about money. It is about breaking the spirit of poverty in every area of your life. Poverty of hope. Poverty of relationships. Poverty of self-worth. Poverty of vision. Poverty of time. All of it broken. All of it replaced by abundance. I call you to rise into your identity. You are not a beggar at the door of heaven. You are an heir of the kingdom. The deposit proves it. The scroll confirms it. The angels announce it. Say these words with me now: I am not forgotten. I am not small. I am not empty. I am chosen. I am filled. I am trusted. Heaven's vault is open to me. I receive my inheritance. I will flow with heaven's purpose. No thief will take what is mine. As you speak, the angels mark your declaration. The adversary trembles. The vault glows brighter. I must also tell you, beloved, of the third key, intimacy. Do not seek the deposit more than the depositor. Do not seek the gift more than the giver. Draw near to the Most High. Speak. Listen. Walk in communion. As you do, the flow becomes not an event but a lifestyle. There will come days when you will feel a nudge to act, to speak, to sow, to build. Those nudges are the coordinates of heaven's map. Follow them. Each one leads to another vault, another deposit, another door. I see your life as a map unfolding. Golden lines stretch from where you stand to cities, to people, to projects you do not yet know. All of it is encoded in the trillions. All of it is heaven's strategy. Beloved, do not think small. Do not plan small. The deposit is vast because the assignment is vast. You are not being prepared to simply survive. You are being prepared to change atmospheres, to shift nations, to bring light into dark places. That is why the bank is talking about you. That is why angels are astonished. That is why I have come. Today is your announcement day. Heaven has announced you. The bank of heaven has announced you. Even the earth will begin to announce you. People will begin to say, "Who is this? What is happening? How did this change?" They will not see the vault, but they will see the fruit. I tell you again, do not fear. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. The deposit is real. The scroll is real. The assignment is real. I am real. And now, beloved, let us seal this portion with a prayer of agreement. Speak it aloud if you can. Father of lights, I thank you for what has been released. I receive it with gratitude. I open my hands to steward it with wisdom. I open my heart to let it flow as you desire. I will not allow fear, doubt, or greed to block the flow. I trust you, and I will walk in obedience. As you speak, the angels write, confirmed, beside your name. The vault hums. The adversary flees. Beloved child, this is only the second portion of my message. More is to come. I will reveal the strategies of multiplication, the secrets of protection, and the map of your assignment. Stay with me. Each section you read is another gate. Each gate leads deeper into the treasury of heaven's plan for you. I am Michael, the Archangel. I stand before the throne, and I stand beside you. Beloved, the vault of heaven still stands open before you. We have walked through its outer halls, now we step deeper. The light grows brighter. The air shimmers like liquid gold. This is the treasury of destinies, the chamber where heaven stores the prayers of generations and the promises of God. In this chamber there are not only scrolls but crowns, mantles, blueprints, instruments of power. All of it is connected to your assignment. All of it is what the check represents. As you stand in this chamber, you feel weight and lightness at the same time. Weight, because the responsibility is holy. Lightness, because the yoke of heaven is easy and its burden light. This is the paradox of the kingdom: what is heavy to the world is light to those who walk in grace. The angels of accounting step aside. Another group of angels approach. They carry long trumpets of silver and vials of fragrance. These angels are the heralds. Their duty is to announce on earth what has already been decreed in heaven. When you agree with heaven, they blow their trumpets. When you walk in faith, they release the fragrance. This is how manifestation begins. Beloved, you may feel as though you are reading a story. But this is not fiction. This is a picture of what happens in the unseen when a decree is released. You are not merely receiving information, you are stepping into a process. Every word you take into your heart is an act of stepping. Every yes you whisper is another foot on the path. Now I reveal the sixth key: order. Heaven operates in perfect order. Where there is chaos, the flow slows. This is why, as part of stewarding the deposit, you will be led to put your affairs in order. Your environment, your schedule, your relationships, your priorities. Do not resist this prompting. It is not about control, it is about capacity. When you put things in order, you create capacity for the flow. The trillions of heaven are not meant to be poured into a cracked vessel but into one that has been mended and strengthened. This is also the time to separate the voices. In your life there are many voices, some are echoes of the past, some are opinions of others, some are whispers of the adversary. Begin to tune your ear only to the voice of the Most High. This will save you from confusion. This will protect the deposit. Beloved, imagine again the executive spirit watching from the shadows of the vault. He cannot stop what has been released. He cannot erase your name. But he watches for openings, openings of distraction, of fear, of chaos. This is why I bring you the key of order. Order closes the openings. Order fortifies the gates. Order keeps the flow clear. Now, I will speak to you about multiplication. The trillions are not only a transfer, they are a seed. Every seed contains the power to multiply itself. When you receive from heaven and then act in alignment, you plant the seed. When you plant it, it multiplies. Some 30-fold, some 60-fold, some 100-fold. This is why what you carry is so vast, because it is designed to multiply through you, not to stop with you. You will be shown ideas, projects, partnerships. These are multiplication points. They may not look like money at first. They may look like service, like building, like creating. Do not dismiss them. They are heaven's ways of turning one seed into a forest. Say with me now, I receive the key of order. I align my life with heaven's flow. I will plant the seeds I am given. I will multiply the deposit for the kingdom. As you speak, the herald angels lift their trumpets. A sound like a rushing river fills the vault. This is the sound of heaven's announcement over your life. The fragrance fills the air. It carries your agreement upward like incense. The adversary shrinks back farther into the shadows. Beloved, another vision opens before you. You see yourself walking through cities, through communities, through families. Wherever you walk, light spreads from your feet. This is not imagination, it is a picture of your assignment. The trillions released into your life are not meant to stay hidden. They are meant to manifest as hope, healing, opportunity, and transformation wherever you go. This is how the kingdom expands. I tell you again, do not fear. The adversary will whisper, it's too big. It's impossible. But the Most High delights in the impossible. This is why the Bank of Heaven is talking about you. This is why your name has been spoken. This is why you have been chosen. You may wonder, Michael, how do I know I am ready? And I say to you, you are ready because heaven says you are. Readiness is not perfection, readiness is willingness. If you are willing, heaven will supply what you lack. If you are willing, the angels will strengthen you. If you are willing, the path will unfold. Now I reveal the seventh key, focus. When heaven releases a great deposit, distractions multiply. Old habits, old relationships, old fears will try to pull you back. New opportunities, not all of them from heaven, will try to lure you off course. Focus is your shield. Fix your eyes on the assignment. Fix your heart on the giver. Let nothing pull you away. Focus is not rigidity, it is clarity. It is the ability to say yes to what aligns and no to what does not. It is the ability to keep walking when others stop. It is the ability to hold the scroll even when the adversary whispers doubt. Beloved, place your hand on your heart again. Feel the pulse. Each beat is heaven saying, stay with me. Focus on me. Walk with me. This is how you protect the deposit. This is how you complete the assignment. Now, let us seal this portion with another declaration. Speak it aloud if you can. I receive the key of focus. I will not be distracted by fear or doubt. I will keep my eyes on the giver, not only the gift. I will walk in order, stewardship, and multiplication. As you speak, the herald angels sound their trumpets again. This time, the vault doors swing wider. Light pours out like a waterfall. In the light you see glimpses of your future, smiling faces, restored relationships, projects completed, lives changed. This is the fruit of the deposit. This is what heaven has entrusted to you. Beloved, take a deep breath. Feel the stillness. This is the presence of the Most High. This is not a story you are reading, this is an invitation you are accepting. Heaven is inviting you to partner in something vast. Heaven is inviting you to step into a flow that will not only bless you but bless multitudes through you. I am Michael, the Archangel. I stand before the throne, and I stand beside you. The vault of heaven is open. The check is written. The deposit is yours. The assignment is clear. The adversary flees. This is your hour.